Will this prize encourage the industry to pollute less?
That's what we're hoping, yes, that's what we're hoping. Fashion knows it has a problem, and the younger generation is particularly aware of it. It's great to see that. Well, I think restrictions often serve to encourage creativity. I think, unfortunately, we're really coming to the end of what this planet can take, and the same goes for us too. Absolutely, the kids today are better than we are. That's already a good thing. That's what we need to be telling ourselves in any case.
The award in question is handed out by the Woolmark Company, an Australian non-profit and creator of the Woolmark label, which certifies that a product is made from 100% virgin wool.
We have 65,000 Australian farmers who want to promote their fibre and create awareness for our fibre. And we do that through this prize. It's one of the most prestigious prizes there is, and we use this platform to create awareness of the fibre so people can celebrate the fibre.
The Woolmark Prize was launched in 1954, when it was awarded to two up-and-coming young designers, none other than Yves Saint Laurent and Karl Lagerfeld. 69 years on, the prize attracts applicants from around the world, drawn by the €130,000 prize money, a coveted mentoring scheme, and the challenge. This year's finalists had to come up with non-polluting and sustainable collections made entirely from merino wool.
Let me show you. This jumper is completely reversible, with different colors on the back. We were able to develop this with a factory that was introduced to us by the Woolmark Prize. And we're delighted with the result. You can wear it in summer and also in winter.
I think coming from my side, which is always the merchant side of things, you want to find emotion. I think when you think about the designers that we met today, they've built their businesses off of being more circular, off of using less, having a smaller carbon footprint. They've all set goals for themselves by a certain year to be, at net zero waste and really, meaningful goals, which was really nice to see today with this new group of designers.
What the brand stands for is this sort of American dream thing, and denim being the focal point of U.S. market and really the grassroots of our company as well, and California being one of the top producers of denim, we figured, why don't we make wool denim, So 100% wool, that looks like denim, and it's actually, it's not an option. It's an ultimate option. There's no other choice. When I came here, I came to America with very little money, I came from the Philippines, and so every single dime that we spent, it was for something that we were going to use. And I think that's the most sustainable thing. And so for me, it's very hard for us to create things that just are for the whims of our imagination. I live a very real life, and I want things to be very real. So, within our goals to replace denim with wool, come the next future goal is to replace leather with wool. So this is the new.
And restrictions, of course, inspire creativity.
It's what Karl always said, and it's what I've always thought. It helps. Sustainability is a characteristic that many fashion people really value. It's become an obligation when you work in an industry that is extremely polluting. We need to be making the right decisions, even if they're taking later than they should be. It's absolutely necessary that we do.
The Karl Lagerfeld Innovation Prize was awarded to Danish designer Amalie Roger-Hove.
I think this jacket combines really well the strong DNA of the brand, but also the new developments we've done with wool, because we really have this window framing the technique, showing the backside of the wool, and I think this is really a piece that invites for dialogue, asking how is it made, how is the different materials acting upon, allowing yourself to not have anything hidden, but the process is transparent, and also in this piece you can see how it's made.
The Grand Prix, meanwhile, went to the Nigerian designer Adeju Thomson.
The concept of my collection was very much centered around decolonising design, sort of like showing and breaking misconceptions about what African design is. You know, I want to sort of like show that African design is so much more than what people sort of like think it is. So like show a history that there's a history of minimalism. There's a very complex, vulnerable side to African fashion, and I'm so proud to be recognized for the work that I do.
What are you going to do with that prize?
I'm going to invest it in my company, and I'm going to really sort of like, wow.
And also in a match to Africa, we have seen that in several prizes, African designers are standing out. And I think it's very important not only to support, but also to have something new in the market of fashion, that African designers are emerging, because they offer a different view. They have that kind of beautiful heritage and kind of handmade quality that is very nice to see around the fashion networks.
The theme of this year's Woolmark Prize was dialogue, a celebration of the sort of exchanges that are making sure sustainable fashion is also increasingly desirable fashion.